guys, welcome to this episode of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I wasn't planning on vlogging today, at least for the Aztek, but it turned into a vlog, I guess. It may, I don't know, it's kind of nonsense, I guess, this vlog. There's really no direction for this vlog or anything. But it's more of an update on the condition of the tech because something very interesting happened today. I still don't know what happened, why this is occurring. But yeah, so anyway, I bought a part, a small part, and because I wasn't going to really document or vlog, there's not much to this at all, but I did figure I can use the footage for the next time that I do any kind of repair to the tech. We can throw this in here because it is a part that we are changing out, very small part, and I thought I would just kind of document that part being replaced real quick. And then just as I was out there with it running and just kind of looking over things and doing things, something interesting happened, and I just, since the camera was out there, I just started rolling with it. But anyway, yeah, so this vlog really isn't going anywhere, but it is, like I said, just kind of an update on the status of the tech and what's going on for some reason. So let me get to the footage, and from there, I don't know. Take a look. So I bought a PCV valve the other day, and today we're going to put it into the tech, kind of hoping that, it may fix some of the running issues. Now, of course, I kind of doubt it. I think there's more to the running issues than just the PCV valve. But I did consult with one of the guys that I work with at the dealership in the shop, and I kind of showed him a picture of this, and it can go both ways. It's either going to be still either leaking coolant into the engine, which is giving it that foamy color. It could also be the seafoam breaking up whatever stuff was in there, so it could be from that. But it could also just be moisture collecting, and this is kind of where the PCV comes in. He said that if the PCV is plugged up, the moisture is going to collect in the engine because it's not going to ventilate properly. On this particular engine, the PCV valve is right here, and this being a 2001, it just pulls straight out of the valve cover. Some of these 3400s, I think, later on after this year, they have some sort of retainer, I think, but a lot of these earlier 34s, they just pull straight up and out. So that's it. And you can kind of see, looks like there's still some stuff in there also. Now I got to take the boot off. The boot might be kind of difficult because I had to tape it. It was cracked, so I might have tightened it too much. It still kind of moves, so it might not be bad, but I did want to change it anyway, because with all of the crud that was in this engine before I took it apart and cleaned everything, who knows what this has been through. So we're going to change it anyway. But it sounds like it's moving. You can see it moving. So it may not actually be stuck, but there is some stuff in there. The new part was cheap. It was only $3. So this is the one we got here. You can see it through there. And all we gotta do is pop it in, and then just push the elbow onto it, and then hook the elbow back up to this tube right here. This is also a vacuum issue. That's kind of why I was wondering if maybe that's not right. Maybe could be a reason why it's running rough. Like I said, kind of doubt it. I think there's more to it than just that, but it's worth a shot anyway. So let's go ahead and put a new PCV valve in, see if maybe there's any difference Maybe not right away, but we'll just see if there's a difference in time maybe. Okay, new valve's in place. I might have stretched my tape out a little bit, this electrical tape, trying to get the old one off, so there's a chance that I may have to retape it. I guess we'll find out, but it's seating up in there, so it might not actually make contact with where the tape came loose. So it's all the way to the top. Here's the old one. Let's get the jumpers on it and fire it up. Alright, now it doesn't seem to be much different. Yeah, it probably really didn't make a difference, but hey, for $3, might as well put a new one on there. I'll let it run for a bit. So check this out, I've had it running for a while, and you can see it shaking. It's missing. So I started kind of looking around, you know, just checking things in the back, checking lines. And I was pushing on a wire back here going to the, you can see how bad it's shaking, but I was pushing on a wire back here going to this, the coil pack module. Where is it? I was pushing on something. I'm probably getting shocked. Oh, that won't do it. It smoothed out. It ran perfectly smooth and then started doing this again. What? It was, see? It's smooth. Look at it. Oh, and then I heard pop, something pop. So I wonder if it's the wire or if it's the module. See? Oh. What is it? I'm like pushing on something back here and it's making it run better. It's almost at temperature, so I'm not going to be leaving it on for too much longer, but pushing on the coil, but it was right on one of those harness. No, not that. But you heard the change in the RPMs. Now it's not doing it. Yes, I'm touching something back here and it's making a difference, and I don't know what it is. It's our new vacuum line there. That's in. The vacuum line's in. See? Look, it's perfectly fine. Well, what is that? What's going on? I don't know what I keep hitting, but something keeps changing how it's running. She's running really smooth now. She's perfectly fine. You can see how it's changing all of a sudden? So I hit something. The question is, what did I hit? They're shorting one of these wires. goes in. Now she's smooth. See, whatever I hit, it's doing it intermittently now. One mystery after another. That's in, that's in. All the wirings, all the wires are in. But I keep touching certain things. And see, even in the back, the exhaust doesn't sound as poofy. Starting to now, but what? I'm really confused as to what I could have knocked that did that. She's still at temperature, so that's good. She's still running good. See? Where else am I seeing steam? I think it's just traveling up here. I don't know. Oh my god. I really wish I knew what I was messing with. But regardless of what I touch back here now, it doesn't seem to be making a difference now. It seems to be running okay. I think it's still, well, it could be because I just messed this boot up, but when I took this off, I noticed the vacuum's kind of back and went away for a while. Wires, brake booster. I have no idea. I was touching something over here. There's this line, that's the one that we replaced going into the back valve cover, but it's in place, it's sucked in. It's not that, I was touching the wire. This is a vacuum going to the map sensor here. But I was pushing on the back wiring harness, one of the wiring harness, trying to make sure it was in. And that's when it started acting good, so I don't know if something kinked or what, but other than the fact that she's steaming, she's running good now. I don't understand. Seriously, it is not shaking at all. What revelation happened? My question is now, what'll happen over time? Is it just going to stay like this, or is it still going to be a mystery? Could it have something to do with the module? Maybe the module shorted out. She's seriously running good now. Getting nice hot coolant going through the system, obviously. This cap's getting warm, so it's circulating. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Now, I did turn the heat on because, you know, after a while, it still wants to operate pretty warm. Now, when I had my Aztek, my first one, the needle never really went anywhere above the middle mark. Sometimes it would sit at this dot right here, but it would never go to like where this one is. So I don't know if that's normal for some of these, or if I'm still having an issue with mine. Now I know my radiator, I have a mysterious steam issue once the thermostat opens. Once the thermostat opens, I have steam coming from right where the radiator hose goes in to the upper radiator hose, right where it goes into that. I have heat. My heat is pretty decent right now. See, why is it climbing? So I don't know if it's got to do with that or what. I have a feeling I'm going to need a new radiator. So maybe I'll turn this off. But I just didn't know. I know some cars it's normal for it to sit in the middle like this, but that's getting, I don't know, it makes me nervous seeing it there. And it's running really good. Now where's that steaming from? I bet we need a radiator. I bet that's the issue. I bet the radiator's got a crack in it or something. Because this steam over here, well, see, there's steam here. This is where the steam has originated from ever since the car's been running. I did replace the hose with a thicker hose. The hose is better than the one that was on here. But I'm seeing steam over here now. And I wonder if the radiator's bad. Maybe that's why it overheated on the previous owners. Well, I bet that's what we're gonna have to do is get a radiator. Now there's coolant on the ground, but this hose here going to this does have a hole in it over here, so I think that's where that's from. But I am seeing a lot of coolant on the ground. A little more than usual, maybe. I don't know. I never really paid attention to how much came out of that. And I don't think the steam's coming from this, because it doesn't really... No, it's coming from... I think it's coming from directly behind the cooling fan. But I wonder if that was the issue to begin with. I wonder if the radiator doesn't hold pressure once it builds up. When I changed the hose quite a few vlogs ago, the steam, not as much, there was more steam, so I thought maybe the hose was the issue, but it doesn't seem like that's the issue now because this is still doing it, even though it lightened up some. I can see a collection of steam there, looks like. See where it's all shiny? So, I don't know. Cooling fans don't come on. And I know they work because I did something the one day and they just turned on by themselves, but I wonder if maybe there's a fuse or something to the cooling fans that it isn't working. Because at that point, shouldn't those fans be on? It was definitely over the halfway mark. Ooh, keep sliding on some ice. More pudding. A little bit of steam or smoke. Nothing compared to what used to come out of this engine. So much smoke would come out of this engine when I first bought it, with all the contamination and stuff in there. I really wish some of this stuff wasn't in the way so I can see the radiator. That's probably the AC condenser there, so I don't think that's the radiator directly behind the grill. I don't think so. I could be wrong. But it's really hard to tell what's going on. Okay, so I took a white napkin
and this is the oil from the dipstick. I'm not really seeing, the coffee color or anything like that. It actually still looks pretty decent, like, just some clean oil, or cleaner oil, like fresher oil. So the stuff on the cap, I don't know if we were still really leaking the antifreeze and stuff in there. I mean, I know that looks bad. I just honestly wonder if it's just moisture at this point. I don't know. You can even see it on the cap. Like, it looks watery all of a sudden. It's not like milk. It's literally, it runs when you tilt the caps. I don't know, but I gotta get that stuff out of there and get some cleaner oil in it. Maybe some more seafoam. Keep breaking that stuff up. I didn't really mean to vlog today. Oh, look at that washer fluid bottle. It's all iced over. I just realized that. There's frost and stuff on it. Who knows how long that stuff's been in there. Ugh. It don't even look like washer fluid. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not water. I can't get that out of there because I don't have wiper blades on, so I don't want to scratch my windshield. I don't even know if they work. This car's a mystery.
But that's it. So I don't know. I hope you guys found this interesting. I know I did. I don't know. In the meantime, give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Check out teespring.com/stores/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight for all of your MVS and vlog merchandise. That's all I've got for you guys today. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.